Hi guys, welcome back. It's episode 7 of the TashaLeonie show. I think this calls for a celebration, so mini fist pumps in the air for everyone. So guys, I think you missed me. I know I missed you, but not you. No, not you. But you, yeah. Yeah, I missed you. So to my 2 viewers also watching, oh how exciting, we're back on air. So basically the distance between last video and this one is due to audio problems and basically mechanical problems up here, translating into computer audio problems where I just couldn't get the microphone to work. It took my partner Luke a minute to figure it out, and that's due to me waking him up because I put feedback through the speakers. So getting past my computer troubles, I wanted to tell you all about my exam. So this was my 3rd exam for this year. As you all know, if you've been watching the show, I have been catching up a lot, so I've been trying to do as many exams consistently as I can. That doesn't mean to say that I haven't actually studied and learnt the information. I've been just trying to, as soon as I understand it and I'm confident in it, I've been trying to get the exam out of the way so I can get forward. So basically I've written, if I keep looking down, it's because I've written a little list. So I want to stay to the point, and I want to not try and touch my hair this episode because we've got some lovely feedback that I'm always touching my hair, and it's true, and it's annoying, and I'm sorry. So basically, exam next week on Thursday. It is at 6 o'clock in the evening. I do prefer the evening exams because it gives me the whole day of that day to study. And so basically I really plan my mornings such as 7 o'clock wake up, if Lily allows it. 7 o'clock wake up, have breakfast, then shower, dress, basically, and then I get about 3 study blocks done in that day before my exam. And then while I'm being driven to the exam, why am I being driven? It's because it's in the city and I am a driving in the city phobic person. Well, it is Brisbane, so while I'm being driven, I basically study and then go straight in. They usually ask me whether or not I want a few minutes to study. I always say no. I always kind of regret it, but I always say no. And I go in there and try and ace the exam if I can. So basically, exam next week. Please, fingers crossed for me, thoughts for me. I know how selfish am I, but I just really need to pass this exam. At the moment, I'm studying anatomy and physiology. Altogether, there are 4 exams in this one. The first one, which I'm doing, is 20 true or false questions, 20 multiple choice, and 20 short answer questions. And the 20 short answer questions are worth 60 marks, as in 60. So yes, must study, and it's all important stuff, so I hope I obviously am studying right. Now the next 3 exams after that, the next 2 exams after that are pretty much the same in the order of 20 short and questions, etc. But the 4th exam of anatomy and physiology is actually a practical assessment where I actually need to diagnose blood pressure, etc., in a clinical situation. So that should be exciting. Stay tuned. I will post notes about that later. So next subject I want to go on to is grocery shopping on a budget. Now I'm sure all of us have a budget, whether it be higher or lower, whether it be for different reasons why the budget exists. I'm sure we all have one. If not, I envy you. But grocery shopping on a budget. So the big misconception is that you can't buy healthy or live healthy on a low income budget. False. So the biggest misconception I had at the start of this year was that healthy produce and healthy eating was expensive compared to the alternatives of fast food, etc., etc. I actually have done the maths. I've done the calculations on buying fresh produce, etc. The only pain in the butt is it's not immediate. You don't just get it. It's not there for you to eat straight away. But I think there is also a joy out of making your own food. You know, nothing dodgy has happened, and I'm all for that. I still do have my lazy days where I don't feel like cooking, it's Cheap Tuesday, you keep seeing the pizza ads on TV, but as soon as I've eaten that pizza, I feel disgusting. Whether it be an hour later or 3 minutes later, I feel oily and disgusting, and I would actually rather just pass that craving, get something good to eat, and feel great afterwards, not have that enjoyable 15 to 20 minutes of eating pizza and then feel like afterwards. So back to grocery shopping on a budget. It is doable. What I suggest is don't get distracted. So write a list, stick to the list. Even if you know that you're going to get distracted and buy something else like chocolate, etc., take the exact amount of money roundabout that you'll need, for example, $100, etc., so that you won't then just go into Big W's and buy something else that you don't really need while you're there. Healthy foods such as vegetables, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, by the way. There's this big thing about what is best. Tin is good in a lot of ways. Fresh is always kind of, it is best. A lot of tins these days, tin fruit, tinned anything, has lower preservatives, if any preservatives in it, so obviously it should be eaten straight away. If you have tins in your cupboard that have been there for a little while, check them. Fresh is still pretty much best, but I mean, tin stuff is getting there, but once again, as we all know, fresh is best. As you might have noticed, took my glasses off. The glare from the screen was shielding upon thy eyes. So back to it, guys. New subject. I want to talk to you guys about how I study. And I do apologise, I'm actually going to speak up this time because I played back the video and it was quite annoying that I wasn't speaking louder. It is 10 o'clock at night and everyone's asleep, so I'm trying to find a happy medium in between. Oh, guilty of the hair touch. So basically, I want to talk to you guys about study, how I cope with it, and how I'm coping with it at the moment. So what's going on at the moment is I'm trying to incorporate new ways to study, new ways to stimulate myself and get excited about what I'm reading from the textbook. Basically, anatomy and physiology, it's exciting, but not in all areas, and you've really got to stick in it for all areas, otherwise it's just not the same. What I want to do at the moment is incorporate a whiteboard into it, so basically I can actually draw the diagrams myself from which I'm looking at the textbook, and in an attempt, I should say, to stimulate my memory and basically get it to absorb everything through just constant over and over and over. I hope that made sense. So I need a whiteboard. They're around $20, the decent sized one that I've seen. That's on this shopping list. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. We'll see how we go. I'm just reading off my list because I don't have the glasses on. Oh yes, plan with my schedule. Basically, way back in the first few episodes, I let you guys in on my little day planner that I have, the hot pink one. I'm using that again, basically to organise my life. At the moment I'm working hour by hour. I really do need to at the moment because I have a 2-year-old that decides she wants to kind of be the boss of what's incorporated into my daily schedule. And if it was her way, it would be bubble baths and cartoon time all the time. So basically what I am doing at the moment is incorporating wearing her out. Then when she's exhausted and sits down to watch cartoons or draw a picture for me, I study. I mean, whatever works for you guys. Obviously, a lot of you may not have kids, a lot of you may not even be studying, but as you would probably know, whatever works for you is generally the best. I'm really trying to speak louder. My voice is starting to hurt as well. Okay, sorry, I feel so unorganized here. Oh yes, my blog. So a lot of you should remember, probably don't, so I'll let you know about my blog. I have a blog. It's called Rainbow Views, which is all one word, RAINBOW, and then the word views, VIEWS, at Weebly, which is WEEBLY.com. It was probably easier if I put a little link up above, but I just wanted to make that feel more personal for you. Go to the blog. I do a lot of random things in my videos. I'm sometimes a little off track and I ramble about uninformative things, but my blog is generally always updated. It's got a few personal things in there as well, not really like a diary, but more just a daily vlog. Incorporates everything that I do in the TashaLeonie show, but it's called Rainbow Land. Check it out, leave me feedback below about it, and yeah, I appreciate the feedback. And I also have some exciting news. Well, it's not really news, it's progress. And since this show is all about the progress, here it is. My Valiant, as you all should still know, my Valiant is up in Townsville. May have a plan to get it here, don't know. It's costly, but basically it would involve getting someone, a friend of a friend, who has a truck or is a truck driver, and they would bring my car down. So the money would be, obviously I need to pay them a certain fee to do that, and then it would be getting a permit to drive my Valiant from where it would be parked to my house here, which I will not say where. So that's exciting. Stay tuned. Once again, read the blog. It'll have more details in there. Next subject, I'm just shooting through tonight. First aid course. How many of you guys have first aid courses? I know one or two of you should. I don't know if you've watched my channel, but first aid course, basically as a nutritionist, well, as studying to be a nutritionist, I need a first aid certificate, which includes CPR, which sounds obvious, but you can do different first aid courses. Never mind. So basically I need to do one that's around $140. You can do a lot of them in Brisbane that offer one-day courses where you get the certificate at the end of the day. That would be great to fit in my schedule, and the fact that I could just go to Brisbane for one day and then come home with the certificate rather than going back and forth until next year, when we are hopefully moving more towards the city of Brisbane, but we will see about that. Stay tuned. So guys, basically I want to round up the episode. I have been rambling a little bit. Please, all I can really stress to you guys is read my blog. It has everything in there for details. If you want some healthy recipes or healthy ideas or tips, etc., I will try my best to help. If I have no idea, I will Google it and post a link. It's up to you guys if you obviously want to go through and comment below. Let me know what you think. Obviously feedback's essential for me. I just want to give a shout out to Chris. He was the person who gave me constructive feedback. Really appreciated it, and I want to say hello to the few people that do watch this, so appreciate it. And until next episode, I'm out. Bye.